I wanted to walk through a day at the shop and a little bit of my process. Most of my career, I've been pretty focused on just the tattooing and art, but lately I've really wanted to put out a little bit more of what I do on a day-to-day basis. As some of you may know, we have our own coffee shop in the same parking lot, so I'm pretty much drinking coffee throughout the whole process. I try to have my designs ready as much as I can ahead of time, but I usually end up drawing some of the final stencil on the day of the actual tattoo. I've realized if I draw too far ahead of time, it's not as fresh in my mind as I'd like it to be, so I like to save a little bit of the final work for the day of. Or at least that's what I tell myself. My shop manager, Monica, basically runs my entire life, but she's always bomb about making sure to at least set up my basic station ahead of time. So usually I just have to do some final setup and get my machines ready. At this point in my career, I feel like I basically tattoo every style. Lately I've really been leaning into the geometric and black work, but this piece is definitely a lot like a lot of the paintings I used to do, so I still had a ton of fun putting this one together. I started tattooing with coils and more traditional setups, so I usually end up lining everything with my Cuban. The weight of the machine, as well as just using a traditional needle on bar setup, always just feels so much better to me to line with. I did just start using this Flux Max recently. A lot of times I'll pull small gray lines with this or another rotary, but I've also really been loving this one for the shading as well. I've had a love-hate relationship with cartridges basically since I started using them, but I feel like I've gotten pretty used to the DaVincis, so these are usually my go-to. Once we get our outline on there, I usually like to give my client a little break with some Bactine and let everything calm down. We put about 5 hours into this piece so far. The highlights and a lot of the tattoo in general is just pretty angry at this point, so I'll have to get some nice healed photos next time. But if you watched this to the end of the video, let me know if you liked it and if I should make some more videos of my process. Thanks for watching.